Hi Virgo, this is Evelyn. I'm going to pull some cards for you. Just a little clear before we start. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo, as well as the Mars for the feminine and the Venus for the masculine. And today is February 21st, 2020. This is for the second half of February, so now through the end of the month, the 29th, give or take a few. And then for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what is it we need to know? What do we need to learn? This is for Virgo. Take a deep breath, guys. This is for Virgo. Let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, this is for Virgo. Virgo. All right, so first card out is the Six of Pentacles. Your challenge is the Nine of Cups. Not such a bad challenge to have. The foundation is the Sun. Beautiful. The recent past is the Eight of Wands reversed. Pull this down a little bit. And what's crowning, or in your now moment, is the Knight of Cups. Nice. And coming up for Virgo, the Six of Wands. And how do you see yourself? The Page of Pentacles. Well, that figures. What's around you or how others might see you? The Six of Cups. This is beautiful, Virgo. What are the blocks that you need to work on or clear? Ah, the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Don't worry, Mercury's retrograde. So if things aren't going forward right now in your favor, it's just because of the Mercury retrograde, or because you need to learn to believe in you deserving everything, right? That everything will go your way. Coming up here at the end is the Five of Pentacles, right? That's that lack mentality or feeling left out. And what is the connection to what's left hanging in limbo for this read? Well, your connection is Temperance, so that's patience and balance. And then what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read is the Nine of Swords, right? Suffering and silence. You can be stressed out, crying, up nights, headaches, all that kind of stuff. And then you'll get another card or more, depending on what that card is, at the end. But I'm not going to show you that right now. You will get that at the end. And the underlying energy is the Ten of Pentacles, which is very nice. So we have some cards underneath here I'm going to pull for you to see where we're coming from. I just arranged them in a certain way, and then I'm going to let you know from there. All right. So we have the Two of Swords here, reversed. And then we have here the Queen of Cups, along with the Eight, she's reversed, and the Eight of Swords is reversed, Justice card is reversed, and then we have the King of Wands, the Man of Passion, the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands, and then the Ten of Pentacles. So this is about being very financially stable, right, abundant, but there's some emotional sadness here or manipulative energy, perhaps. It doesn't have to be manipulative. It can just be someone who's sad. But you're being released from whatever anxiety or prison you've been in, of any injustice that's happened in the recent past, with the Man of Passion and them running out of steam, right? The Wounded Warrior still fighting, but they're on their last leg as far as fighting. So they may be giving up the fight as far as finances, or perhaps a business, or let's see where it's going. So right there in the underlying energy, you have, well, you have the Queen of Cups, who's water signs. You have the King of Wands, which is for all the fire signs. And then you have the Libra energy. And then the rest of the read, you also have Leo and Libra, Sagittarius, Those are the majors. So I'm going to clarify everything as well as pull oracle cards at the end. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. That's like that dream family or a whole lot of abundance. Can be a business as well, a legacy. And the recent past is the Eight of Wands reversed, which has to do with not expressing your feelings, not sharing your energy, not expressing your arrows of love, or there could be delays in communications or travel, or a heated exchange as well with that. So it could be a heated exchange over money, or no expression of feelings at all, like holding back. You're still fighting, but you're on your last leg, or that's somebody else who's fighting you on it. There's some kind of injustice, though, but you're free. You don't. It's like you're not worried about the injustice. You may be a little sad, especially if you're the female Virgo. If you're the Queen of Cups, you've released yourself from worrying about injustice anymore. You'd rather be happy, so you're going to work on that. And the King of Wands is still fighting the war for money, right? They're obsessed in their life at the moment about money, so you're no longer going to concern yourself with them if that's what they're focused on. You're going to focus on getting your happy back. So the recent past, like I said, there could be delays or just no expression of feelings. But it's all about money as opposed to expressing feelings, especially for this King of Wands here. So let's see what the Ten of Pentacles says. Well, the Ten of Pentacles here is the Eight of Cups reversed, the King of Cups upright, and then the Six of Cups reversed. So this has to do with feeling uncomfortable in your own skin, or stuck in energies that are uncomfortable, right? Needing to walk away and within, but it's hard to do when you're around other people's energies. It's easier to do by yourself, to actually walk away. But we have the King of Cups who's, he tends to be a loving man, and he doesn't want to walk away, perhaps from children. Maybe he's having a difficult time with kids, or a difficult past, or a past childhood, or a past from his childhood that he's trying to clear out of his energy. But there is financial abundance here. So he is stable, but he's just dealing with clearing emotions right now. And here we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So this could be a couple right here, or they could be siblings as well. And then we have the sunshine of the kids. So it could be a difficult past or trouble with kids right now, but overall, maybe the trouble is that they're just so high energy and happy all the time, it's hard for you to keep up with them. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a negative thing. Or it could just be the past returning to you, or dealing with your childhood or past life issues, like purging, right? Going through ascension. So the recent past with the Eight of Wands reversed is you are free from the prisons of your own making, or if you were literally in prison before. Okay, but you're not expressing your happy feelings about it because maybe you feel like it's too good to be true. You just want to make sure you're good and you're solid with your own emotions before you go expressing who you really are. We also have the Star card here and the Page of Wands, which is beautiful, like your dreams come true and inspiration and everything. Really positive energies here. So that's coming into this read, but you're not telling. Or this King of Wands is not telling, whoever this is here. Or the King of Cups. So the foundation is the Sun upright, which is beautiful energy, which came up here with either children or perhaps a difficult past, maybe a relationship with someone that you want to get back on track. So why do we have the Sun there? We have the Three of Cups and then the Nine of Cups reversed. This could be joy and celebration and a great social life, but not satisfied or unhappy by yourself. Right? So learning to find happiness within yourself. There's a lot of happy energy here, but then when you're alone, it's like, then you're not happy anymore, or you're no longer happy with socializing all the time. Like maybe you once were loving socializing all the time, but now it doesn't make you happy like it used to. But it's still really positive energy here. It's just you needing to find happiness with yourself, or maybe you're drinking too much, so you could be an alcoholic here with the Nine of Cups reversed around other people out drinking. But we have the Sun here, so it's really positive energy. So it's more about just needing to find happiness within yourself when you're alone and not around other people. Or it could be a need to go out and socialize because you've been spending too much time with yourself and now you're not satisfied with that. So either way, there's really good energy here. It's just following that energy. Let's see what else is coming up. I want to clarify that a little bit more. All right. So these are coming out for the sun as well. All right. So it's about, there's some underlying frustrations, even though there's really good energy, and that can just be your kids. Like you could have really great energy of your kids, but maybe that part of your life is great, but you want happiness within yourself. And this could be someone who wants attention, or they're doing something under the radar. They may be feeling like a failure or frustrated, just, or uninspired, unable to control their sexual desires, perhaps. Or not getting enough attention and very frustrated. And maybe frustrated, wanting to take it out on your friends. Or it could be an inability to conceive children. All right, let's go to the center here. The Six of Pentacles. Why does Virgo have the Six of Pentacles here? We have the Knight of Swords rushing in with the Truth, and then the Death card, which has to do with, it could have been a death that you processed recently, or the end of something, or that something's taken forever to end. This also can be someone who's dead tired, but this has to do with balance. This is sharing or settling out, perhaps. And there's definitely love up here. This is very positive energy. These actually could be energies around you, because I'm really getting more that the Virgo energy is very positive, but you could have some other people who want your attention or are jealous of your attention, or just your joy without attention. So there may be some negative energies around you that are kind of pulling you down. It's hard to process your own purging when there's other people around being naysayers. So you are balanced and sharing with others, or settling out in the center of this read. Someone's rushing in with the truth, or that's you rushing in with the truth, but there's something that needs to culminate or end, or you're just dead tired and you need to rest more. That could be, you know, a dark night of the soul energy as well, but finding your balance. All right, the Death card and not ending has to do with an injustice. And we have the Emperor reversed here too. This has to do with society and the man, right? The injustice of the man. You see the red coats here. So injustice and the powers that be being out of control, right? Abusing their power. Or this could be ego death of the justice system and the business system. Perhaps in your favor. The challenge is getting your favor, right? This energy taking a fall or losing their ego, going through an ego death, the patriarchy. And your challenge is to accept happiness, getting your wish, which is hard for Virgo to really accept true happiness. All right, then you have the Knight of Wands, you know, giddy up, having some fun. And then we have, this can be deception, but it can also be the new moon coming up on the 23rd. Or just getting up at the crack of dawn to get busy, to make your dreams come true. You got your wish. The challenge is your wish, like happiness. Happiness with self and knowing you can have your dreams. Your crowning energy here, or what's in your now moment, is the Knight of Cups, which is an offer of love, or you being love, offering love yourself. We have the King of Swords coming in, so if you're a female, you might have a King of Swords coming in after the fight or a battle, competition, and being present in the moment now. And he's in his truth, so that's great. And if he's rushing in with love, that's even better. All right, somebody might have been juggling or tripped up, messed up with you. All right, and dropping the facade now, breaking patterns. And this is destined. All right, so there might be something, if you're feminine, or either way, the Knight of Cups can be masculine or feminine. So you're masculine or feminine, you could have love coming your way, but there is a King of Swords specifically, not a feminine energy specifically there. However, we do have, we do have the Queen of Cups in the underlying energy, but she's reversed, which could just be a little sadness. Okay, we have the Six of of Wands here is getting attention, leading the way, good news coming in, victory, right? So there's the Lovers and an announcement. There could be a final judgment or an announcement or that wake-up call to action about a lover. And then there's a disconnect. So looks like there is a tension, but in order to get one, it's like one coming in, another one leaving. Or there's a lot of affection for one that you're disconnected from. But there is a tension here coming in. That can be like a soulmate twin flame energy too here with the Lovers and the Two of Cups coming up together and the Judgment card, which is a higher calling. So there's definitely a higher calling here. And victory, we have the offer of love or the being of love. And then we have the victory card or leading the way on the journey. And then the call to action of the Divine Lovers and a need to see eye to eye. Virgo, you see yourself as the Page of Pentacles. Why? We have the Page of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And this is a message of love. It could be puppy love. It could be a child's love as well, because this could be a child as well, or just your inner children here, because obviously you're not all children. And this is about implementing or strategizing a new plan on how to go forward with perhaps the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups together, which is this energy. And that definitely could be twins, or definitely a soulmate, with the energy coming up here. Okay? So we have these two coming up right after these two. I'm going to put them back in the deck. But these are endings, right? This is the weight of the world upon your shoulders, and this is that painful end or ending pain. This can be back treatments as well. This could be breaking your back, right? So then you fall over, and this is what happens to you from doing too much. You have to take it easy and rest. And that has to do with feeling powerless when you're in this position. This also could be dependence or financially draining people in your life. You see all the high numbers though, 9s and 10s is the end of the cycle. So all that's going away as you start over in love and let go to repair, mend, and fix things with others. Okay, so whatever the inequity in a relationship is. Okay, it's like pending a new start and then hanging out together. There's the King of Wands and the Truth. Okay, so let's see, here we have the Six of Cups here. Why? So there, these cards come out again. So there's an imbalance in a relationship that needs a new start, or somebody's been holding back time, money, or energy, or perhaps just playing ball or trying to save money, magnetizing the gold coin, which also can reference unity consciousness. This is hanging out or feeling hung out to dry, or trying to see new perspectives and be wise about this imbalance. This could be debt. It could be that you felt scammed or were scammed, or just an inequity, unwillingness to share your time, money, and energy because you need to just be still. Maybe you're just really exhausted. But you have there's two energies in this card though. All right, and there's this imbalance between them, even though they love each other so much. It's a financial, it's a time, money, and energy imbalance. It's not a love imbalance. The love is there. So for some of you, you need to hear that. The love is there. It's not that. It's the time, money, and energy thing, and trying to see a new perspective on how to do this. So what are the blocks or that you need to clear, or parts that you need to work on that have to do with the Wheel of Fortune reversed? Well, that's about finding peace with it when things aren't going speedily ahead, right? To find peace, find a peaceful place to be. Okay, allow yourself, or go on vacation when things are slow, to enjoy yourself. Okay, go spend some of your money, your family money that you've been saving. And the Seven of Swords, it's like some of you may feel like you can't, maybe if you've like inherited money from your parents because your parents passed, you feel like you're taking something that doesn't belong to you when you spend that money. So that might be something you need to get past, because this is meant for you to enjoy so that you can have peace in your life. and not suffer in silence and feeling like you have no options. It's okay to spend some money, right? Because we're taught our whole lives to save, 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 and not spend. And then when you get, especially if you're retiring and getting older in life, it's hard for you to get back into that mentality where you can just enjoy yourself and spend your money. So it's partly that, because Virgo is usually hardest on themselves. All right, 5 of Pentacles. Why do we have 5 of Pentacles at the end? And that doesn't have to do with money. Doesn't have to do with financial destitution. It can be anything. It can be an injury, time, money, energy, anything where you're feeling emotionally or practically destitute, just feeling left out of the group. So why does Virgo have the 5 of Pentacles there? So here are these cards coming up again for you. This is you getting over it, but still carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders and needing to drop them, because if you don't, this might happen to you, right? You're going to get injured or have to go to the hospital, all right? Or just emotionally, you know? It's about letting go of all your burdens. It's victim mentality. It's saying you don't have victim mentality. You have all this beauty here, and this is you. Not allowing yourself to enjoy your life. Worried about spending your money or losing your power and independence in order to start over again in love, when you don't need to worry about anything. Why do we have the Temperance card, the patience and balance, the Sagittarius energy there for Virgo? New information has come in, and now this is calling for you to make a decision, perhaps. You've received clarity, perhaps from the Queen of Wands, or it could be you, but it's not really your energy that you're coming up as here. You're coming up as the Page of Pentacles. So new information could come up with the Queen of Wands, who could be a Sagittarius, and needing to have patience. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles coming in, wanting to offer assistance here in some way. So perhaps the Queen of Wands reversed brings the new information to you, or you get new information about her which clarifies something for you. And then we have these. So someone, the Knight of Pentacles, which definitely could be an earth sign, so that could be you, offers help to a situation where someone might be on a war path or, you know, about to crash and burn. Okay, and this is the end of a family cycle for sure, or a very unhappy family, or the end of a cycle of unhappiness. This could be an ambulance too, going to the hospital because you were working too hard and you fell over and hurt your back. Okay, this is also Cancer energy coming up. And that can also reference just feeling broke, broken, broke down, broke up, broke through. Has to do with cancellations or delays in travel or moving with the Chariot reversed. So somebody, either you or somebody offering you help, or perhaps proposing something or offering a job, because there's some kind of, you know, this could be that energy of that Queen of Wands reversed and you wanting to offer help. Somebody else's, maybe you've been through suffering recently and now you see somebody going through what you were going through and you want to offer your help. But it's also saying don't break your back, right? Remember to love yourself first. We then have the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords upright, which is really beautiful energy. This is the King of Swords coming in with the truth. So this could be the person bringing in the clarification. Maybe you're getting clarification from 2 different people, but then he comes in to give you the whole truth. Right? So maybe the Queen of Wands, if the Queen of Wands and King of Wands are a couple, maybe she comes in with certain truth she wants to give you to skew her perspective, and then the King of Wands comes in to actually give you the whole truth. So I want you to know that in case a fire sign who's kind of out of control here, because she is reversed, so she could either be exhausted or out of control, pissed, coming in to give her truth, or she gains clarity herself, and then the King of Wands comes in with the truth to you. So they could both come in with truth to you, or just one. But that could be a Sagittarius, and he could be Sagittarius energy as well, but I'm not getting like Aries or Leo right there, but we definitely have Leo in the read. Yeah. let's see what else is going on. Oh, he's also got the Knight of Cups. So this is definitely this King of Wands with the Truth and the Knight of Cups. It can be this person coming in if you're the feminine or the masculine, if you're a masculine-masculine relationship. And we have the Ace of Cups in response to this. All right, look at this. This is what's coming up for you. So this person's smiling, like they're standing in their truth adamantly to try being defensive, and yet they're offering the big love in return. But they're still a little nervous about it because of what they've been through, I suppose. But it's pretty cute. All right, now, what's the card that can't come? What's your last card that you didn't get? You have the World. Very nice. Let's clarify that world for you. Wow. There you go. The Sealed Divine Feminine speaking her truth. Your world has come full circle. You're complete. There is some aftermath that needs to be worked on. I pulled out some other cards after the World, even though normally I would stop at that because that's a complete card. So there might be some uncomfortable energies you still need to work out in the aftermath of whatever these sudden events are. To maybe work perhaps a little bit. To get your ducks in a row, to get things organized, to spend some money, maybe be willing to lose your power, your money, your independence a little bit. To come together, that's losing your singlehood as well at the new moon perhaps. I'm not really getting deception here because then we have the Four of Wands, which could be a union. Look how beautiful that is. So there's just some aftermath cleanup that probably needs to happen, and then poof, you got the Magician. Just watch out for impatience, okay? Yeah, there's going to, because, you know, here's this leading up to the Four of Wands too. Make sure there's impatience because there's still separation issues that are going on. There may be, you know, hurt feelings or that kind of stuff. So be patient while this aftermath stuff is going on. But this is coming up from this deck and the other deck to the Four of Wands, which is home, family, and or union for Virgo, which is really beautiful. Okay. The underlying energy is the Queen of Cups reversed, which we started off with here. So that could be your energy as well. All right, so the underlying energy coming into this read was a Queen of Pentacles, which can be you. Either one of these can be you, actually. But we do have the Hermit next to the Queen of Pentacles, but there could be two Virgo-type energies here as well, so you never know. All right, so there was that negative energy exchange back and forth in the recent past with the Queen of Pentacles, perhaps. And this could even be a third person, all right? She could be an earth sign of any kind, and then we have the Hermit or Virgo, or this could be a professional person or an old or wise advisor, and advising issues with business or work, not getting along or losing money. And then the Queen of Cups reversed, either being sad and over emotional or being manipulative in the situation. All right, so there's a couple different players here. And then I'm going to get to your oracle cards. Okay, this is the last one for today. It's a nice one to go out with, Virgo. You should be pretty happy with this read. It's really quite exciting, actually. All right. The numerology deck here first for Virgo. What is your advice? What is your advice? You got a lot of sacral energy here. You got intuition number 22, which is the Fool, to open your heart and take a leap of faith. And that's sacral energy, so it's very sexual and creative energy. And then you have music also, which is also sacral, 32, which is the journey, the Six of Wands, getting attention and victory, good news and leading the way with music. And then the bottom of the deck is also orange. It's very sacral, guys. Self-discipline, number 41, which is the Ace of Cups, new love, self-love, and spiritual love, plus the heart with the green. It's really beautiful. We have the yellow here too, which is your solar plexus. Okay, then we have Romance Angels. Let's see what Virgo has. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Take a deep breath, guys. What is Virgo's energy here? Oh, it's your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And then we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And then there's a retreat here. It's time to disconnect from the world. And the bottom of the deck is pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So just make sure you follow your instincts, your intuition, your guides, and your synchronicities. So you guys know about that. And then beneath it is true love. So this is pay attention to the red flags, but this is because Virgo will not do what's best for themselves, right? So it's making sure to love yourself first. That's what they mean by paying attention to your guides and your synchronicities, because you need to do what's best for your highest self in order to pull in the right energy. So make sure this person has the right intentions with you. But it looks like the real thing. And then we have the Kipper deck. And part of that, too, is just to keep yourself grounded. This is for Virgo. Last card for Virgo. What do you need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Well, there's something of high honor coming in for you. A concern of a man who's been in despair, imprisoned by it, actually. The underlying energy is official person, maybe who's had some bad health. This is also a man who's been thinking about a woman, so somebody could be lovesick and wants to make things official. I'm going to shuffle one more time to see if there's anything else coming up. All right, again, this could be people talking in the community, right, about not really knowing who each other is, or rumors about each other because of hearsay in the community. Expectations, people expecting outcomes and things like that. So it's saying the signs of synchronicities has to do with, oh, there's a house here involved as well. Okay, and a privileged lady. And the journey. That's beautiful. This is the underlying energy. A mature man on a path to a privileged lady and a house. So the guides and synchronicities has to do with, don't follow guidance outside of yourself. Make sure to go to your higher self and follow your signs of synchronicities so you know what's truly authentic, not what other people are telling you. People might be lying to you and telling you rumors about the person you're interested in. So that's the point of that. Okay, Virgo is pretty beautiful. It's pretty amazing. Please comment below. I'd love to hear your stories on what happens with this. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, and get your nature. And, rise and be love.